There are nearly 3 million specimens in the collections at LSU's Museum of Natural Sciences. The focus of faculty, staff members, and students is to understand more about the biological diversity that shapes our world. Researchers at the museum are responsible for the discovery of nearly 60 new species, ranging from invertebrate fossils to reptiles, fish, birds, and even mammals.
We're natural historians, so we study all of life, past life and current life, trying to figure out in the best way everything there is to know about life on Earth. And so we're the catalogers of that life.
It's so wonderful to be able to bring visitors on campus and into the museum and show them the spectacular collections that we have. The birds are always a favorite, the tremendous diversity of birds that you see from the neotropics in particular.
If anybody is studying South American birds particularly, they really do have to come visit the collection at some point because of the size of the collections, the newness of the specimens, and therefore the amount of information that goes with them. Almost every week we'll have somebody here who is studying the collection from some other part of the country or the world even. We have a lot of international ornithologists coming to visit as well. This one is particularly near and dear to my heart because I was the first person to see this bird alive. And also to recognize what it was and what it wasn't.
We have just extraordinary collections of mammals and fish and reptiles and archaeological artifacts, but being able to share those with the community, it just invariably gets people excited and helps them understand why this is such a rare and wonderful resource.
One of my jobs as a curator is to maintain the collection that we already have, about 95,000 specimens, as well as to build that collection over time. And I use the specimens that I collect as well as specimens that other people have collected in my own research.
We provide training in museum curation standards and that kind of thing. We provide opportunities for excavation so that they learn the kind of skills that you cannot learn in a classroom.
We insist that our kids have a 19th century adventure. And so we send them to Borneo or to Peru or to South Africa or wherever, and they collect specimens for the museum. And that in itself wouldn't be enough education for the 21st century. So when they come back here, we put them in a molecular genetics lab where they do cutting-edge research. And so they have this sort of traditional adventure, self-reliance experience, and then they come back here and they learn the latest in model techniques and molecular genetics, DNA, PCR, amplification, and all that.
Making these world-class discoveries like the world's tiniest frog and a new species of fish in the deep sea or a new frog in your backyard in New Jersey, it's important in helping folks understand what a research university is all about and how LSU is really at the leading edge of those universities. But really what makes this place special is the people. There's an extraordinary collection of faculty. They're passionate about what they do. They in turn attract really an outstanding group of students to these programs. Graduate students come from all over the country, all over the world to be part of this. They go through old world experiences, going off into jungles, collecting specimens, and then come back here and use cutting edge technology to study them.
The main thing that we do here is research. Our main thrust is teaching kids how to think, how to write, how to speak, how to be great ambassadors for the university. This museum is one of the best museums in the country simply because of our success in training professors, training folks who come from here and then spread the word of LSU by being successful at other institutions.